though.
Oh,
Really?
so do you guys know this cosplayer, this Japanese cosplayer called Reika?
Reka?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so my friend one of my close friends, she went to an event and she bought Reika's photo book. So one day she brought it to school and then she showed it to me and I was like, "Oh my god, this is amazing. She looks exactly like those like characters." And then I was like, "That's so cool. I want to do that." And that's why I started cosplaying. Yeah.
Legend. Jeez, Rika, one of the legend cosplayers.
Yeah. The OG.
You got right there. I thought about that. So, okay. That's good. That's good. All right. So, what's another question, Nico? What's another question next?
Mm.
Okay, okay. So this is great. All right.
I see.
Listen, looks like Handsome is already lock and loaded on his questions.
Loaded. Okay. All right.
No wonder you're putting me on the hot seat first. God dang it, man.
Damn. Yeah, later. Okay. This is like a Russian roulette thing, so fine, it's fine. Okay, so my second question is like, how did you start watching anime and or manga when and what is your favorite anime or manga? A favorite anime, favorite manga, and what is your worst anime you watch? That's it.
Oh god, I can start off with worse. I wish I never saw like Boku no Pico. That's definitely the worst.
Same. That's the one of the cursed anime, man.
The
Same.
horror. That
I didn't watch it for fun. Everyone was like saying like, "Oh my god, this is horrible. You should watch it." It's like a car crash, It's like it's happening right in front of you, but you can't look away. It's like terrible, but you can look away. It's kind of like that.
you can't. Okay, that's the original of traps being there actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
It's
the
it,
origin there.
it's like it's a dual thing. It's a trap and it's also a meme.
Yes,
I mean, and you can hear the opening of it, the intro of it, like nostalgia comes back to your mind and horrors of it, like, oh no, please don't back. Okay, you know what? I got tricked on that actually.
Like okay, guys, like if the first time like there's an anime that I watch until season 6. It's My Hero Academia or Boku no Hero Academia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first season when it first aired on anime or any website that you watch on anime. Every time I search the title, every time the title pop up is Boku no Pico.
Oh god.
It's true in Google.
For some stupid reason, I don't know why.
Like in every Google search, Boku no. That's it. Then search Pico no the memes, Pico like wait what? Just put hero there, please God. No, don't put there. So yeah. So your worst anime you watched was Got Trapped by Boku.
yes.
Even though it is an itch, but we will understand the pain. So okay, second is what is your best anime? That's the question right there. Number one.
The best anime. I think there's way too many series for me to compare, but if you're talking about anime films, I think I have a soft spot for Spirited Away. Yeah.
You're not alone. Actually,
Yeah.
Ghibli is award winning.
But Spirited Away, one of the most movies. Okay, understandable that. Yeah, I even watched my mom Spirited Away. She cried. Legendary
Yeah.
movie. Yeah, it brings like even though it's old, but the movie, the stories itself, it's good. The animations, even though like old
Yes.
stuff, it's still good to it. But
And don't forget the
I
soundtrack.
watched it like last month. It was still so good.
you cry, don't you?
No, I didn't
Hey,
cry. It takes more than that for me.
Quick question. How many times did you watch Spirited Away?
I think 3 times. The first 2 times was a long time ago, like when I was a kid, because I used to really enjoy it as a kid as well. But I didn't really understand it when I was a kid because I think my dad bought one of those pirated DVDs and it was in Cantonese and I didn't understand Cantonese. So I had to read like the Chinese subtitles underneath. Yeah. But then I guess it's the
Oh,
same even when I watch it in Japanese, but at least this time I had English subtitles to like read, you know? Yeah.
the time, yeah. There is
Credits to
that.
Netflix.
Yeah, it's on Netflix now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how about since we talk about old animes? How about House Moving Castle? One of the legend movies right there. House Moving Castle. If anyone knows it, that you know. Or My
Yeah.
Neighbor Totoro. Ah, good memories. One of it.
Yeah, my David Totoro was very cute too.
Yeah, but yeah. To be frank, guys, I want to cosplay Totoro, but the problem is like the doors won't fit. It's too short, like because Totoro is big
Mhm.
and I want to cosplay him so much, but it won't fit in any doors in the mall or when it will be an indoor outdoor events. That's why I'm planning to. So yeah. Okay, stop with stop with that bullet right there. I have a gun at my home right now. I will bring it. A P11 German, like if you want to, Lord. But yeah, in any case like this, like understandable, like in very old movies, number one is like you're really in a rom-com, right? Like romantic stuff, right?
Yes. Oh, one of my speaking of rom-coms, one of my favorite I'm not sure if it's considered old school. It's not new, but it's not super old school. But one of my favorite shoujo was Uran High School Host Club. That was so
Eh,
funny.
uh Oral High School Host Club. Oh, good. I think the
Yeah.
manga was ended with, but they did not have season 2 of it
Yes, I
because
was
I don't.
so upset. I've been waiting 20 years for like I'm not sure how long. When was it? 20
I don't.
yeah. I don't remember, but
I
I've been
think.
waiting for
Wait,
season
hold
2 for
on.
so long.
Anime release. Oh, it was 2006. So I know. I like my katana. Well, I do love solo. So I have this. So don't trigger me. At my room. Don't tell me I bring all the three here. No. Well, I did cosplay Zora in Norway version, but yeah. So Oran High School started with 2006. I was like 6 or 7 years old on that back in there. Good memories. 2000, the next anime 2006.
2006. I was in grade school.
Yeah, grade school back in there. I was like elementary, so good. It was cute on that, no. So third grade,
Nah,
third
I'm not gonna
grade.
explain how old I was in grade school. Nah.
Nah, we don't want to. We don't want to bring back the.
I
Maybe
think I
like
was
that
in
though.
fourth grade. I don't know. Oh wait,
2006. I
six.
was like,
2006.
yeah, 2006 mga grade 1 ako naman no,
2006.
pre.
I
Oh, prep.
grade.
Kinder ko no?
Oh
Oh,
wait, 2006. Six. First year high school.
I
That's
was
how
like,
I remember it. I graduated high school. Like I graduated high school in 2010. Um,
lol.
actually, I didn't. I failed during grade school twice. So far, so yeah.
Understandable. Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I watch more old animes than you guys before. Come on.
Like Fred of Recca,
Nope.
Triton. Wait, very, very
Voltes
old.
5, more likely.
Oh, okay.
Yo Yo Hakusho?
Oh, yes, I'm watching those. Samurai X. Hmm.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, very old. Legend.
And also the Face of the North Star.
Hey! Omae no Shindaru. Nani? I never put that. Why you? Oh my god.
What the heck, man? You have cheat codes.
You have cheat code. Ask here don't help. Ah, yeah, yeah, so yeah. So back in the question. So your favorite anime was Spirited Away, but is your favorite manga? So that's a question right there.
Favorite manga?
Mm.
Oh,
I mean, it could be like the first manga you read or your favorite manga that you always read like until now. It can be
I
like that.
don't I don't think I have a favorite one. I think I still
You
really
can
enjoy the story of like Uran High School. I still really enjoy Kaichoa Maid Sama. Uh yeah, and
here we
I
go.
guess recent ones, Chainsaw Man is pretty good, not gonna lie.
Eh,
Yeah.
mommy right mga
Actually, actually,
mommy's here.
actually,
Mommy's here.
sorry, I have to debate regarding the Chainsaw Man because it's the latest anime right now. But for me, the storyline is kind of been hanging right now
Yeah, understandable.
for some
Hmm.
reason.
For some reason, they in anime days like hang each stories for it, while in the
Yeah.
manga continues the flow of it. And
Mm,
yeah,
mm.
yes, like the anime is okay, animation is good, but the story like that is just like not good enough. Like if you read the manga more, it's more than like that because in comes to terms of anime like this, they cut it, waiting for another season two next year, and so on like that. Like Spy, like Spy X Family like that. We're gonna wait next year. Bleach,
Mhm,
like
mhm.
the Thousand Year War, we're gonna wait next year, part two of it, and example like that. That's why I read
Mm.
mangas more, so I won't spoil my friends for it. When you're a manga reader, you watch anime and you try to spoil with it. Like, bro, you know what? You know that this anime here, like, come on, don't spoil. You're gonna wait for it. Like on Attack on Titan, for example, like that, you're gonna
Yeah,
wait
yeah.
next year.
Yeah, but
Like,
the manga is pretty much finished.
yeah, the manga is finished.
Mhm.
But I have, yeah. So yeah, and also, yeah, have you read One Piece, right, or not yet?
Not yet. It's so long. I'm like, ugh, do I want to get into it? Do I really want to get into
Uh,
it?
okay. If I were you, do not read the manga because you will take one. No, you will take 1 year.
Oh my god. Maybe then
One
I
or
should
two
start
years.
now, I guess. Then by
Yeah,
this
you
time
should
next year,
start.
I'll be done.
Yeah, and if it would be best if you watch the anime because it's still the same on the manga though. They did
Oh,
not did
okay.
not did not cut they did not cut anything to it in
Oh, okay.
the manga. Can you stop sharing
Nice.
documentary? Yeah. So basically, that if you watch the beginning of One Piece, like until now, it's really really good. If you want to, you're interested with it, but better start next year if you want to. So yeah.
Okay, okay. Sure, sure.
But have you ever read manhwa? Like Korean manga, like manhwa or
Manhwa,
manhwa.
I remember when Killing Stalking first came out, I did read that. And there were a few
Ooh.
that I read. But see, here's the
Yes.
problem for me when I
Mhm.
read mangas or manhwa that are not finished. If it's not finished, I will forget about it. If it doesn't update like regularly, I will forget about it, and then I will like forget about the manga completely.
Same
I
here.
will.
Like,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
a like if there's a certain manga or a certain manhwa,
Mhm.
typically I have to wait like 2 to 3 weeks before the
Mm.
update,
Mm-hmm.
and
Oh,
then I
I get it.
suddenly forget about it.
yeah, yeah. Understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but there's this manhwa I read quite a while ago that I really like called Sweet Home. It's the
Oh.
monster one.
No.
It
No,
made
not
me
sweet
cry. It made
home.
me cry. It
Oh
was so
no.
sad.
No. God damn it! I read that manhwa, Sweet Home Complete.
Yeah.
Actually, it's almost a complete story, but they would try to continue that story since it was, but yeah, they tried to end it because the author already announced its ending to it of Sweet Home. But if you watch it in Netflix or like the Netflix series of it, it's bad. It's really bad.
Yeah, I tried to watch. I couldn't continue. It was like I don't know why, but it just doesn't feel well done, as a show, as a
exactly,
TV show. Yeah.
exactly. They did not follow the scenarios of the manual of it. That's just why I do. That's why I prefer reading manhwa instead of watching it. I was so disappointed though. That Sweet Home.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
will. I recommend you something more. A little bit of action, a little bit of high school life, more fun.
Cool.
I will.
I don't think
If
that's
if you're mentioning high school life, I suggest Fruit Basket.
No, no, no. It's a manhwa. I will tell you after the interview. I will give you the link and everything so that you can read.
all
It's a good
right. Okay, okay.
it's a good manhwa. I promise you. You will like it so much. And I will give you. It's full of hot babes, hot men right there. I will tell you.
What?
I'm gonna- after the interview, I will send it. So yeah. So basically like that. So my question is done. So you're next, Phantom. On interview. Oh my god. Ah, yeah. All right. Oh my god, it's the third sirens.
I had to explain this pose. What do you mean?
Oh my god, Phantom, seriously? Ah, from Kakigori, Mori. Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, I think it was inspired by one of the official art or the fan art. Because I remember every time I do a shoot, I actually compile like a PowerPoint, like a slide of character references, poses, or like lighting that I want, so it's easier for the photographer. So I don't remember exactly what's the idea behind this pose, but I think it's based on like one of the art.
I
Ah, like,
think I saw
Yeah.
this post before online. I think it's
Mm.
yeah,
based on
same
fan
here.
art.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
fun arts.
Mm-hmm.
Adrian,
Because
Yeah.
because
Pinterest.
uh, because I have a shoot with one of the Kakigori characters during the last convention I attend, and I
Mm.
also took pictures of them. Like they don't know how to pose, but I can suggest them like showing the pictures how to pose, or they just saw like a fan art.
Mm.
So yeah, that because
Yeah.
every cosplayer that I met, they don't
Mm.
know how to pose of the character. So what they're
Yeah,
cosplaying as a character.
Yeah. So the posing is not easy. Like I can admit that I'm not very creative with my posing, so
Mhm.
sometimes I need to compile like fan art, official art, and sometimes even
that's very
figurines.
that's very understandable and very common. Like
Yeah.
the to do
Yeah.
research as a
Thank
fan
you,
right
thank you.
there. As a fan. But for me, like in this picture, it's really sexy actually. No joke. Nah, don't.
It's not. It's a different term than daring, my friend. It's
Yeah,
seductive.
yeah, kinda.
Mm-mm.
But
It's not
you,
daring. It's
you need to
seductive.
know. But you need to know. Okay, you need
Actually,
to know
to
the
be
the many. Okay,
even though it's kind of a little bit seductive, but I do like the photo though. I
yeah,
do like
Yeah, yeah.
good,
the
sexy, and
also the quality and the
they
after effect of the shoot.
even add the
It's
bright red.
really like
Oh, they even add the bright red, like in between the cheeks. They even add the bright red. Like
Yeah.
it was good. It really good. It resembles you. It resembles the character. Like really
Yeah.
understandable. Yeah. Sorry, I'm also a photographer, but on my phone, I try to do it in my research. So but yeah, it's really good.
Mm.
Dude, don't
I'm glad it turned
Phantom.
out well because like that pose was really uncomfortable actually. Like
Mm,
I was both my legs were actually on like separate the photographer had to put like small white blocks on the floor for me to like prop my legs on, so
just
it
to
was like
fun.
actually very uncomfortable. I'm
oh,
glad it
yeah,
turned out well.
mommy right there. Mm-mm. Mm.
Yeah, I think it was a while ago.
Oh, oh my god, that's really cute. Casino style. That is typical, of
Yeah,
course. That's the one.
that was actually a mat.
You,
I was lying on the
um,
floor.
if I couldn't suggest you could hold like two chips from your left hand like that. Like it's more in a more way. Yeah, I know. But
Mm.
in good. I'm a fan of Kakigori. Even I read the manga, even the novel for it, even watching the anime, even the live action. Yeah, but it's really good. If you do a Kakigori again next time, you hold two chips over. That's the same thing. Or
Yeah.
cards, like an ace
Th-
of cards or queen of hearts. That's the thing of
I think
over.
this one I was trying to go for, like she does the like the cat hands.
Cat
Yeah.
pose.
Oh
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He does. He does. Ah, speaking of cat, all right. Hey, go, 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 go.
Mm. Mm. Is it okay if I answer this question not just about the Kakegurui cosplay, but about doing popular characters in general? Yeah, so definitely there's a few issues when you're cosplaying a character that's super super popular. Which is, first of all, you can't deny that cosplay is like a super visual hobby. A lot of people who might not be familiar with like cosplay or anything like that,
Mm-hmm.
um a lot of the times they will prefer cosplayers who look naturally more attractive. So if you're cosplaying a popular character, a lot of times you'll be pitted against, or you'll be compared with cosplayers that are prettier or a lot more popular. And sometimes that can affect you mentally, because you're like, okay, like what if I do this cosplay, but a cosplayer who's prettier, they do it, and like am I not good enough? Like what if I'm not pretty enough, and all those stuff. A lot of it is just questioning myself kind of issues. That's the main hardship. But I've never actually had I've never actually been bullied or anything like that by other cosplayers just because I was doing the same character. If anything, most cosplayers are very friendly. It's usually the non-cosplayers that come to you and be like, "Oh, this cosplayer did it better," or "Why, like, do you look like that? This character is skinny. Why aren't you skinny?" You know? So a lot of it is um not hardships, maybe just inconvenience. The inconvenience comes from non-cosplayers who judge you and your cosplay based on your face or your body size or just the way you look in
Mm-hmm.
general. Yeah. Mm, mm,
Yep.
yeah.
Like, okay, I will say this because, like, for example, like you're doing a capidon or like example like that, and there are many minor sport
Mm,
example ish like that, and like doing a capidon is really like seductive and something like that, right? In many animes or in scenarios like that. And of course, in the Philippines, like it's really inappropriate if you're doing that in public in most events.
mm,
Like if you're gonna do a cabin, like you go somewhere private in most events, like a photo shoot or something. But in this matter of case, most new cosplayers doing a cabin in public, in the floor, and they take a photo shoot to it. That's the inappropriate way. Like like they almost banned Cabedon here in Cebu. Almost
mm.
banned because of that incident. Like to this newbie cosplayer. So yeah, luckily it was not so. no one got harmed and so on like that. So yeah.
Yeah, I think it's because during the pandemic, a lot of cosplayers were exposed to sorry, a lot of newbies were exposed to cosplaying. So this year it's their first year attending cosplays right after 2 years of lockdown. And a lot of them they're still not aware of like the proper manners in events. Like for me, if I open a booth at event, the kabedon thing is something that I do as like a gacha, like so they can spin a gacha and one of the prizes is a kabedon. But I only do that inside I only do those kind of things at events which are in an enclosed
Public.
hall. Like if it's in a public
Yeah.
mall, if it's free entry, I never do that because
Yeah.
Malaysia is relatively conservative as well. So
Yeah.
I don't want to risk like parents coming in taking photos and then like reporting it to the police or whatever. Yeah.
I know like actually I know like Malaysia is very strict and like has
Hmm.
strict rules there because I have many friends in Malaysia, of course, that they even public the stores and so on, like how strict it is. But yeah, understandable, if they doing in the public, you get might arrested like that, even though it's inappropriate. But yeah, like doing like sit on me, step on me, it should be in a private place in events, like in a
Yeah.
public mall like that. And in most cases here in the Philippines, there are like in the mall, in the events, but I can there's a bunch.
Oh.
Mm. Yeah,
Mm.
but when it comes to newbie cosplays, they don't care where are they like doing like this. Mm. Hard
Yeah,
headed, yeah.
I I think they were exposed to a lot of Western like cosplayers because in like America, I'm pretty sure these things like they're fine, no one like bats an eye,
Oh
you like
yeah,
come it on
yeah.
someone on the floor, no one like
Oh
cares.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah, and I
yeah,
think they don't realize that. They don't realize that
yeah.
different countries conventions they have different like guidelines, different rules. Also, why would you carb it down on the floor? That's so nasty. People step all over the toilet, they bring like pee on their shoes, they step all over the floor, and you're gonna carb it on someone on the floor? Damn. Yeah.
Okay. I will show. Okay, maybe in the break, I will show it to you a video. There are minors right. Not in the, during the interview. I will show it during the break. Don't worry about it. Like you will understand why. And of course, like in America, you understand this freedom thing. So in cosplay
Mm.
in America, it's freedom for everything. Like because like they can cosplay. In the kill field, they
Yeah.
cosplay. Like
Oh,
most of them
yeah.
are naked. Yeah, so much. Yeah, yeah, can damage the the cosplay itself. Like as a person, it's so much. And they want to do it so freely and I have friends like in US, like during Comic Con, he pictured Urza in a sexy, in a Playboy style like that, and doing erotic picture like that. And he got surprised. My friend from Singapore, he visits the Comic Con in San Francisco, and he
Mm.
gets surprised and he asked like, "When you do that, is it okay to do it?" Yeah, it's okay. It's freedom here. And yeah, they doing this stuff in America, like okay, and he even
Mm.
asked me, is there that in the Philippines? Like, no, it's very strict. There's rules with you do not go to private area.
Mhm.
So, so more basically in America, in cosplay events, America is more freedom, less strict. While here in
Yeah.
the Asian continent is like we just follow the rules so that we don't want to get in trouble. It's in the yeah. So basically like that.
If you don't follow rules, you have to go to America, my friend.
Yeah.
That's why that's that, that sorry. That's why we establish here cosplay is a consent.
Cosplay is not cosplay
It's
is not
not
a consent.
consent.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cosplay is
that's
not
why we establish
consent.
it like way back. Cosplay is
Mm.
not a consent.
For how many
Yeah.
years?
Mm.
Yeah. But
Yeah. And
Yeah,
some
like
normies, they just like to take photos and videos of you without asking for permission. Like you
oh
can
yeah,
see them out of the corner of your eye, just like following you. And I'm just like, yeah, like I
yeah.
don't mind taking photos, but like don't just
You need
like
to.
stalk me, you know? Like come up to me and ask like, can we have a photo or something like that?
Hey,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Yeah, yeah. Or resting, yeah.
Because
like,
like every time I access a friend who is complaining on that, every once he or she is going to do a skit on stage while we were like passing through the grounds, people will always block your way. Like, wait, can I take a picture? And then so and so. Then I usually I say like, excuse me, man, sir. We're on a tight schedule. It's
Mhm.
her time to perform on stage,
Mhm.
and they'll get mad at you for it for
What?
no for no no for no random reason. Like
Oh, that's so
I
entitled.
did, like I told like I did tell them politely because
Mhm.
it's her turn to perform. That's
Yeah,
why
yeah.
they were searching for the contestant for
Mhm.
rather than they have to block her way to take a photo before her performance, or she can't perform. She'll be getting disqualification. That's that's a big that's a it's a risky way of like you're wasting your time practicing making your costume, and then you got disqualified because random people are taking pictures of you while
Mhm.
you're heading to the stage. And I almost got into a fight, but luckily there was a security guard who
Mhm.
was patrolling around.
medyo na ato na ko score to silig na ko. That is understandable. Like there's some people like that. Like they don't have like boundaries to it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like during like the event like in Robinsons, I think there were like vloggers asking directly to it and run away without permission. Like
Mm.
going to another cosplay and so on like that. Actually, there's a lot of problems on that. Actually, like, without permission to it, they ask like directly, and yeah, there's a lot of dramas here in the community here, a lot this year. So yeah, basically like that.
Mm.
Oh yeah. What other questions for now? Okay. So Fanta, what are other questions, boy? Yeah. Okay.
And you already shot it. You shot your two questions already.
You shot too much, boy. You said too much right now.
This one, like, this is. I think I have a hard question, or maybe I don't know if you ever experienced it. Do you have any like other old cosplayers saying that you are not quite fit as a character that you're cosplaying, or
Oh.
Oh, like hate, like people just
yeah,
like
like does it
uh
like
You mean like there are nega people they don't see you as a perfect character to fit with like that?
if there are,
yeah,
I never heard of it. I think ignorance is bliss. I never like go out. I never go asking if anyone thinks that my cosplay suck or anything like that.
Oh.
um
but do you have any like, or maybe like other cosplayers like admire your cosplaying and then ask how did you make your costume, or how did you make your props or weapons and stuff,
for
like
costumes,
getting compliments?
compliments, yes. Usually it's like for my makeup because I don't make my costumes. I don't really know how to sew. I know cosplayers who do know how to make their own costumes, but I'm not one of them. But I have gotten compliment on like props and like makeup before, mostly makeup. And I think in the past when people ask me for like tips or anything, I would just send them like my whole makeup folder. Because in the past before there was like YouTube tutorials and TikTok tutorials, all that. cosplay making at photos, like those old school photos where step 1, use this eyeshadow, step 2, do this, step 3, do this. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah,
those little
there
picture.
is a lot.
Yeah, so I used to have a whole folder of that, and I would just send the whole folder to them. But yeah, I've never received any hate from cosplayers, but I have received like very like backhanded comments from non-cosplayers. I feel like most of my problems come from non-cosplayers, where they'll say like, "Oh, you would look so much better as this character if you lost weight," and stuff like that. Yeah,
Okay. I
yeah,
can
it was
take
like,
that. No. That is understandable.
Everyone's critic.
That is understandable.
mm,
For
Okay.
like, okay, for me, okay, it's it's here in the Philippines. It's quite common that kind of thing, but to be honest, cosplay community here, like where we live, the three of us, it's
mm.
very toxic, especially in social
Oh,
media. Do you ever experience that kind of thing?
toxic in what sense?
Like, there is, I don't know. Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
mm-hmm. On social media.
Uh, I've seen posts of cosplayers shitting on other cosplayers, but I never
Mm-hmm,
see posts about myself because honestly, I feel like most of the time the people who are like shit talking, they're too scared to tell you in your face. They're too scared to like
mm-hmm.
approach you and say in your face.
Face to face, like in a face to face,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
like
They
that.
wouldn't they wouldn't want you to see their posts. They wouldn't want you to confront them either. So like that's why I said if there is hate about me, I don't know. They probably restrict the post. They probably just show it to their friends. They probably don't like post it publicly.
Yes, that's
Uh,
true.
right. And I
Yeah.
have a random question in mind. Do you
Mm,
believe cosplay is a love hate relationship?
yes. Yeah. For me, yes. I believe
Okay.
that. I
How
do.
about you guys? How about you guys? Is it a love hate relationship in cosplay?
I actually,
Yes, because you
yeah,
guys are
right.
cosplayers, man. I'm
I
just a
would
photographer.
say,
Come on, I'm just a prop maker.
I will say yes. I would say yes. Dude, dude, it's your fault. It's your fault you started this Russian roulette thing. So you're already included in the bang bang thing. So we're all included. So I would
it's
say
time for it's time for your back.
no. It's too late. It's already part of it. So basically like that. So in Nico's case, I would say yes. Everything in like love.
How
Mm.
about can we put a poll on the chat channel on the Twitch for the people who are viewing right now? Do you believe cosplay is a love hate relationship? Yes or no, or maybe, and why?
Yeah. All right. All right. Fine. This like I know it's a lot of cosplay. Like in this case, I will just continue on Nico's case about cosplay. Like, of course, in my experience of that, but yeah, I think I should think. Give me like two, three. Yes. Have you ever cosplay a best character and a worst character during an events or photo shoot that you did?
Best character and worst character. I think. Um, Let me think. I think best character. You mean like best experience overall?
Yeah, best experience depends on you. Any characters that you do like that you feels comfort that you want to do it
Oh,
again or so like that, or best experience that you did that you want to do in photo shoots again or photo shoots or in any events like that or
if
any
you,
kinds of this.
all right. If you're talking about events, I really enjoyed cosplaying Lady Dimitrescu to events because her costume is so comfortable. I love short wigs because they don't get in my face. They don't get
Lady
messy.
Dimitrescu.
Yeah,
Mommy right
yeah, and her
there.
dress is so comfy. It's so airy, and it's very easy to wear because it's just one dress. You just pull it on, done.
Understandable. Her style is like a Victorian style actually, like in her dress. But yeah.
Yeah. And if
But
you're talking about photo shoot experiences, I had a Shinobu photo shoot once from Demon Slayer. I went to a forest in Malacca. It's like this river in Malacca to do a shoot with my friend who was cosplaying as Mitsuri. It was a very bittersweet memory because it was a very fun experience. We went into the river, we climbed up this log. I'm surprised none of us fell over and died because it was like very dangerous actually. There was like scorpions running around too. Yeah, it was like pretty scary, but it was so fun. Like we got to take photos in the river, and then on that day there was a solar eclipse too. So it was like, oh my god, like it's such a cool experience. But it was a bittersweet experience for me because the photographer was obviously more biased towards my friend. So I took a lot of good shots, but because the photographer wasn't focused on me when he was taking my shots, a lot of my nice shots they came out like blurry. So there were a lot of photos I couldn't use.
Wow.
And yeah, and even the ones that I really liked that I chose and he edited for me, they still came out blurry. So it was like that's why it's a bittersweet feeling. It's like it was a really fun experience, but the photographer's like biasness kind of like
Well, that photographer can shut him up. Like,
yeah. I never worked with him again after that. But if you're talking about the most uncomfortable cosplay, I will have to say Ningguang from Genshin. It's uncomfortable. It looks great. It looks great. I know, like in photos, it looks great. But
okay. Shut it. Don't shut it. Explain more. Okay, Moriman. I know this. I know that I need to know the reason because this bastard right here got surprised to it. So okay, we need to know the reason why you are discomfort in Niguang cosplay. As a cosplay Niguang in Genshin. So
It's
why?
much.
it's just in that particular costume, the sizing was a bit off. So like
Yeah, I
some
noticed
parts
for
were
the
loose,
picture.
some parts were too
All right.
tight. Yeah.
I
And
noticed for the
also
picture though.
Mm. Well, you're not the only one though. We see like in our community also like most people are uncomfort in Niguang's,
yeah.
sizing and so on like that. But yeah, understandable to it.
Yeah, and Genshin costumes have so many accessories. Like if you forget one, you're like, oh no, where is it? You know, it's like there's so many accessories. Yeah.
Speaking of Genshin, Genshin Impact.
Mm.
Aside from Ningguang, which character will you cosplay next from Genshin Impact?
I forgot her name. It's like what's the previous Dendro Archon's name? Archon. Is it Archon or Archon? I don't remember.
Ah, you mean like Nahida?
Yeah, the previous one, not the current. Nahida is the lolly, right?
Yeah. I forgot the other one.
Yeah,
Right,
the
is it?
original. What's her name?
Oh wait. Is it the?
The Greater Lord Ruka Devata.
That's the one.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah,
would
yeah,
love to try
Archon
cosplay.
Vivata, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
go for it. Go
Yeah,
for
and
it.
also Beidou. I'm a sucker for like hot mommy characters. I would love to cosplay Beidou one day.
Hey, hot mommy
Me with a
right
great
here.
sword, mommy.
Yeah.
Hey, she's good again in Genshin Impact. She's really good actually.
Oh.
I almost got like a C5 like on her upgrade. Like every
Mm.
time I roll, it's always her in every week.
So lucky
Sorry,
them.
sorry to say that. I don't have Beidou, but I'm a wolf boy for life. I'm a razor main.
Hey,
So I don't
Oh.
care about your
Razor is so
Beidou.
cute.
yeah, Razor is really cute.
Mm.
Like,
How
Mm.
about like of course I know that mommy pirate Beidou right there. Ningua is the the mummy of librarian or shit like there, but the daddies of all the
Yeah, librarian is
Lisa.
Lisa.
But in Liyue, she's like a librarian thing, keeping collecting stuff in Liyue, but in Mondstadt is Lisa. If you think about it, it's just similar on his style, on their style. But for daddies, like in Childe, Dongli. In any case, there are new characters up here, But yeah.
Yes.
So speaking of it, the worst
Papi
uncomfort during
Ayato!
event?
What?
Hayato. Hayato.
Oh,
Yeah. But in photo shoot, what is your worst cosplay in photo shoot? That, no.
in photo shoot, let me think.
There been a lot.
I think anything that's like more revealing is usually a bit uncomfortable for me to do in shoot. Like I never wear revealing costumes to events, but for example, the one I did this year, you know, Nekopara, I did the vanilla, the qipao version. That was actually very uncomfortable for me because like I had to make sure this part was covered and this part, like I'm not accidentally flashing, you know, my entire ass to the camera. Yeah.
Oh wait, so which Necopar? Because I know Necopar like
Vanilla, the white-haired one.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
was doing the qipao version, so it was like essentially just one flap in front and one flap at the back.
Oh.
Yeah. You can Google it. You can Google it, like Nekopara
Yeah.
qipao.
Yeah, I already did, but like understandable. Like,
Yeah. And okay, and because like my how do I say this? Because my body size isn't like, you know, skinny. So like there are certain parts. Okay. But like I'm not like camera skinny. So that I need to pose myself in certain ways to make it look like nicer, you know? So it was a lot of body twisting, back bending, leg breaking, you know. So when I got home it was just like body pain. I woke up and I'm like, I'm too old for this. So that was
The
probably
question is the angles. The angles is
yeah,
an important
yeah.
thing.
that is understandable. Like that is your discomfort understandable to that. At least we know what they know. I know there are more uncomfortable that you cosplay with, like
Mm,
yeah, there is, but but we don't.
mm.
Oh my God,
Share
Sandra,
stream.
really? Sure. Like, I don't really understand. Like, when it comes to Nekopara, like, their most is like they're posting to it. Of course, it's so cute, full of cats, cat made.
I didn't
But
post all of the photos. I think I only posted a few.
Actually, I think one of your fans does, like, some like post somewhere in YouTube or like Google or in
Mm.
FB somewhere. Yeah,
Google FB OnlyFans.
only
Only fans.
only fans.
Some skirt.
$3 per month.
$2.
Oh no, make.
Oh, okay. 20 USD per
Oh,
week.
well, speaking of
This will be your
OnlyFans,
manager on the OF platform.
eh, speaking of OnlyFans, I know, like like I don't know if I asked this question or not. Like, for you, what?
Yeah,
Bro.
it's blurry.
Yeah, I already know. Like, like there are many cosplayers doing OnlyFans, like Sally,
Mm.
Joro. I think there's forget the name though, but yeah, I think there was one.
Mm.
But have you considered doing OnlyFans if you think about it?
If I had the body for it, I would do it.
You
But
would
I
do it.
don't. Yeah, if I had the body for it. Like if I woke up and I lost like 10 kg tomorrow, I'd do it.
Ooh. But you need like working out yourself depends on the character you do. Like
Sorry?
like you do workouts on depends on what character you're gonna cosplay with, or you're just gonna do it.
I used to, but nowadays I don't really have that much time for like working out and all that. I am trying to get back into a more healthy practice because prior to quitting my job, I actually was starting to go for bouldering, rock climbing, a lot of that. Um
Okay,
um
now I understand. Now you're comfort with the Demetriska right there.
Oh, I like that picture. I like the
Yeah,
eyes though.
yeah. She's hot. Ugh. We
yeah,
need
she's very comfortable to cosplay.
yeah.
Meow.
We need Ethan Winters right there. If I were Ethan, I was like, I would bow down. Like, oh my God, I need to do.
I think
I
I
would bow
think
down to her.
Yeah, I haven't bought her suit yet, so it was just like a casual cost test.
if you're gonna cosplay Viper from Valorant, for sure there will be a lot of people will hyping in pictures from you during conventions.
Uh, you mean like people would come up to me and ask for photos?
Yeah, because there's a cosplayer who is has been cosplaying for Viper for a while. Every
Mm.
convention,
I know who.
every convention, like left and right, there will be many random people asking taking pictures.
Yeah, there's a lot. Like we know this individual. Like every convention, she will cosplay Viper in every convention. Like
And
she cos not complete. It was like 80%,
Mm.
like at that time, but in a slow process, it becomes 100%
Mm.
complete Viper costume. Like
Oh.
should we show her? Should we show her right
is,
now?
is there any by chance that you'll be cosplaying as a character who is wearing armor?
Um. Ooh.
If it's for me,
Armor.
yeah, armor. If
Do
you
you have any characters that you is that do you have any plans to like cosplay as a character with armor, just like
As of
Saber from Fate Stay Night?
as of now, not really, because armor is expensive and it's difficult to make.
understandable.
So
Mhm.
I don't have the
That's
skills or the
true.
money at the moment because actually right now I'm not working anymore. Right now I'm just streaming and I'm actually studying. Sponsor me. Okay, I'll set up my Ko-Fi goal right now.
Oh, but
Oh,
Joking.
in perspective, like I know, understand. Like armor is
Mm.
very expensive. Even for me, I want to cosplay armor, but I think it will cost me like maybe $100 or $200, like that
Mm-hmm,
ish.
mm-hmm.
Like I even asked the props
Ooh.
maker for it.
that Viper,
Mm.
yes, sir.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, that's her.
Oh, Viper
Hey,
looks nice.
yeah, she even cosplayed this
The only missing about that
Nice.
Viper is her gun or
one.
her
Yeah, the gun.
rifle thing.
Mm.
Because that event they banned all like blunt cost
Sure,
like
okay.
the props weapons stuff to avoid
I'm not
any.
sure if I can share this. Hold on. Hold on, if I can share it. I don't know. This one, I think this is a complete Viper. So I think it's a bit blurry, but yeah, this is her like this.
Ooh. She has a very nice figure.
I don't know.
Mm.
It's our senpai.
Oh.
But yeah. But have you considered cosplay, from Arcane? Like, in planning to or something like that?
Arcane.
Probably like,
Ooh. I would actually love to try cosplaying Vi.
hey, please do. I love
Yeah.
Vi. If not, if
Someone
but
make
yeah,
gloves, a
but yeah,
gauntlet.
like yeah, understandable. Like I tried to research on you more. Like oh my gosh, he's cute. Like you're very cute in
Oh,
most in cosplay. In like,
cute.
in most characters. Too. And
What?
that boy, someday, boy, we will interact more in face to face more. We can like hang out. Your fan right there.
You can see me on stream. Sometimes I stream without makeup on if I'm too lazy to put on makeup.
Oh,
But I would love to
understandable.
visit the Philippines one day for like an event. I would love to participate one day.
Please, okay. I will
I'm
advise
so,
you like when you go.
bro, you're exposing your fangirling right now, man.
Yeah, just chill. Okay. Where you more visit
Mm.
Cebu? Visit Cebu. Then after that, Manila, because Cebu is more a starting thing to visit.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. Manila
And
oh,
for
here.
okay.
now, Cebu has jam pack of events on cosplay currently until next year.
Yeah, there's a
Oh,
lot of events. Yeah, there is.
Because of that
Um,
before because of the 2 year pandemic thing. Yeah,
yeah,
like
I got what you mean. It's the same in Malaysia too. There's like in Selangor, there's like events almost every weekend. Yeah, it's crazy actually.
out of nowhere, like out of nowhere, supposed to be our like the event is supposed to be February, but it was appeared. It was announced November.
Oof.
It
Damn.
was
Out of
moved,
nowhere.
man. It was moved.
Along with the three Malaysia that he
I
wants.
think there's one cosplayer from Malaysia that I followed on Instagram. I forgot. I think it was Kai Cosplay. Like
Oh, her wife.
actually, I chatted her on Instagram and she said they replied.
Well, what's her
She.
name?
Oh,
Caddy.
Oh,
Wait, let me check
Patty
his
Cat,
name.
is it?
I think so, but let me check on my Instagram
Oh,
because I haven't opened it. She always like posted cosplay stuff, related stuff, and also photo shoots. It's Caddy.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Uh, okay. Should we ask her? Okay, wait. Okay. All right.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Animax Musics. 1月30日、31日に初のオンライン開催を行ったアニメミュージックの祭典 Animax Musics 2021 Online Supported by UNEXT Happy Around from D4TJ
Ladies and gentlemen, hey yo, let's dance with me for DJ. Shake it now, you say no, everybody ちゃったマイクロフォンからのだけ DJ for you 弾けて始まる次のステージは明日あさってぐるぐる明日は皆さんはじめましてハッピーアラウンドですみんなで盛り上がっていきましょう夢だよクロス周りで振りつながろうハローハローこの喜びを全世界へ初めましてのユーたちに挨拶代わり DJ タイムが今日からここがホリガン毎日がフェスティバルデイバイデイつなぐ紡ぐリンクしてるから地球はワンパル友達になったよ閉ざされた道名もない街
誰も知らない場所があるんだ声が途絶えてしまわないよ
レジェンドミュージッ
イコミック
涙がもう枯れ果てた髪に隠す術を遥かなこの絶望喧嘩は不可能波のすべてや時を超え愛に触れた指を忘れないで心の光誰よりも不思議輝かないで真っ暗なままでいい君は明日へ見えない未来にもよだけること信じて思い出沈めないで忘れた絆永遠昔に通った仲間と走る聖半だけ続けた過ぎる時間だけが友達じゃない心の光誰もが救う今振り向いてまっすぐに生きる人 「さあ足を立ってゆき」
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Buang. Yeah, buang.
Kind of a bit tired, but still alive.
Yeah, alive.
Oh, sorry. Hi, I'm here. I spaced out for a bit. Yeah, I'm here. Woo, let's go.
How about you, Phantom?
Yes.
Kawaii desu yo. Kawaii.
Yeah,
Phantom is
she
sexy as
is.
hot.
Yeah, hot boy. How about you? How are you, boys? Are you okay? Yeah. No. You're not
Except
okay.
you're
You're
fangirling during the last session.
Yeah, you're fangirling. No. You're sweating right now. I'm just joking, bro. But yeah, we're fine. We're ready. So yeah, we're okay. All right. So I think it will be you first. It's the same thing. You first, then me. So yeah, on streaming and gaming. So yeah, you first,
Hmm.
Nico.
Okay, my question is, do you have any reference or do you have any favorite video games that you play?
Favorite video games.
Mm.
The games that I play on stream and the games that I like to play in my free time are very different. So on stream, usually I play games like Valorant, Overwatch 2, any story-based games as well, like Tomb Raider. I love playing those games on. I love playing story-based games
Oh.
on stream. But if you're
Mhm.
talking about off stream, what kind of games I play to relax, I like playing building games or like farming sim games. You know, like Harvest Moon, Stardew Valley, Terraria, all those stuff that I
Oh,
can
wait,
just stare mindlessly at my screen and just build things. You know.
wait, you play Terraria, right?
Yeah, I
Same
play
here,
Terraria.
but I
Yeah.
play Terraria on mobile. It's much more
Oh,
challenging.
oh, it's definitely harder. I can imagine.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Understandable.
How about do you have any interest playing Final Fantasy?
Final Fantasy. Are you talking about 14, like the MMO?
Any kinds.
It's any chapter. Like it's either Final Fantasy remastered, the Advent Child, or the
I
14.
I'd love to try it one day, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. But I will definitely be interested in trying it out.
I see. I see. Okay.
Hmm.
All right. Okay. Okay. I think it's my turn. I guess so. Okay. For me, streaming is when did you start streaming and what are your I will say this first. What is your one when do you start streaming? Like, how did you
Oh.
try to? So yeah.
Um. Oof. Let me think. I actually didn't really start being active on Twitch until somewhere around this year. Because prior to this, like I had a full-time job and I was studying and I was really, really busy with my studies. So I have tried before that I have tried streaming on Facebook and even further earlier before that, there used to be an app, like it's something like Bigo, as in it's an app where you can stream to and then people can send you gifts, stuff like that.
Mm, yeah,
So
my
Yeah.
phone
That
has
one.
that one.
yeah, so there used to be an app, like a Singaporean app that I used to stream for. But it was like kind of scammy because you needed to get a certain number of views for you to be able to like get money. So essentially, if you didn't get enough views, they wouldn't pay you. So I was like, oh, that's kind of
Damn.
scummy. Yeah.
Harsh. That's harsh.
Yeah. So eventually I quit that one. But I think when I first started streaming, it was like 2018, like just as an experiment. I tried a bit, stopped a bit, tried a bit, stopped a bit. And then it wasn't until this year when I really wanted to focus on Twitch, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to stream more consistently on Twitch.
I see. But
Yeah.
in that process, did it work? That you have many followers and so on like that, and many views are like reach
Mhm.
into it. When you play like stream like Valorant and so on, like did it work like in the process like it?
It's very up and down. Sometimes like I have decent views, have decent interaction. Some days it's just like no one's talking to you. For some reason the chat is dead, and I think that's pretty normal. People come
Yeah,
and go.
I
Yeah.
understand. Yeah, very common. Like when people that like they have views but they don't chat you and so on like that. But it's fine.
Yeah.
Just enjoy streaming and have fun with it. But yeah, in this case, it's like like I know that in most streaming that like like you and I'm not sure. Did you have sponsored in your Twitch or something or not yet?
No, I don't have a sponsor. I don't think I have enough followers to be sponsored.
But if you
Hmm.
did, you will ask some kind of weird challenges from you during like if you have more followers and so on like that. Like like in something cases like like even Phantom like even we even do weird challenges sometimes. But yeah,
Oh.
in these cases, yeah, it's kind of a fun thing when we play in Twitch. But dude, we explain that we doing weird challenges when we do Twitch sometimes.
Mhm,
Sometimes.
mhm. Oh.
Like like in playing horror games like Phasmophobia or playing Dead by Daylight, like that, doing
Mhm.
weird stuff like scary games, and it's something like that for fun. But in most cases, like, have you played considered horror games or so on besides FPS? In Twitch.
Oh, I've played Resident Evil 2 Remake. I finished that one.
Oh,
And I've tried playing Outlast 2, but oh my goodness, I couldn't. My chat enjoyed watching me suffer, but I was dying the whole time. I was like, oh my god, this is
oh yeah,
terrifying.
I did watch it. Like I was surprised, like like you get killed a lot, like in this situation. But
Oh man.
I enjoyed actually, but even though you died a lot, but at least even though the viewers really enjoy it. That's
Yeah,
true.
they like watching my suffering. Yeah.
Mm. You're not the only one though. Like me and Phantom here always like suffered. Many chat will laugh a lot.
Yeah.
Like, like sometimes like viewers really want streamers failed. That's it. To get more high views to it, to see failed like in most cases like in Call of Duty, Valorant, like that, get killed easily in Valorant, of course. I know.
Mhm. Yeah.
But yeah, in most cases though. And my third, yeah, I think so. That's my other question. And my third question is like, what is your worst experience in streaming and your best experience? Yeah.
Worst experience. I don't remember. I think there was one time when I was still streaming at Facebook. Um, I was playing Valorant once, and there was someone in my team that was just being like an asshole. And then I told him like, "Hey, like, can you guys um, not be so rude? I'm actually streaming. I would appreciate if you guys were a bit nicer, lah." And then the moment they heard I was streaming, they tracked down because my Valorant ID and my streaming ID is almost the same. So they managed to find my stream. They started saying the N word. They started typing N word in my chat. Yeah, and then when I muted them, they started sabotaging the team. Trying to kill my character instead of the enemy. And then I had to just shut down the whole game. And I was like, okay, screw this. I'm gonna go play something else. Yeah.
What? The
Yeah.
N word. What?
Yeah,
Damn.
the
That's
moment they
hard.
heard I was streaming. Yeah. It was yeah, the moment they heard I was streaming, they purposely decided to come onto my stream
Yeah,
and
they're toxic. Yeah, they're toxic. They're
yeah,
toxic.
very toxic. Yeah.
I don't. I don't want to see it because it might, it might get piss on you, like get piss on that face moment. But yeah, I don't want that. But I will feel that pain because, of course, I've experienced that also in toxic, in most
Mm.
cases in game. Besides Valorant, I also play Call of Duty Mobile, like with my teams. They chatted, "Oh, you suck! Stop saying that! Stop stealing kills!" Like even though I did not steal kills in Call of
Yeah.
Duty,
Mm.
and something like that. They even shouted on my phone, "Fuck you!
Oh.
You got this!" Like that. Yeah, I don't.
Mm.
But yeah, it's an example that in Call of Duty Mobile sometimes so that it was years ago. I played. Oh, it was online actually, and I just muted it like
Mm.
perfectly. And I report that person. I know who it is. He was like, well, he's Asian,
Mhm.
and kind of like he was so pissed. He even reported me. I think I got banned for 10 minutes on the game, but
Mm.
I was so pissed. Like I play another game. You know what? I play Honkai Impact. You know what? I play Honkai Impact here, another game on my phone.
Mhm.
So yeah, that was the worst experience I had. Like with the dude, like with toxic people, like during stream like that. No, it will always appear. It will never appear okay, because they really want to mess you up so good. Like they want to trigger you badly. You know,
Yeah.
like what they did to you. So yeah, yeah, that's my
Mm.
question. How about
Yeah.
you, Nico? Another question?
Have you which Twitch streamer that you follow the most?
That that I follow the most, like
Yeah,
that I watch the most.
that's
Yeah,
on
yeah, yeah.
Twitch.
Uh Surprisingly, I actually don't watch that many streamers. Because like I mean I cycle through like my list of like followed channels from time to time. Like I don't stay in people's streams for long because I'm usually either getting ready for stream or I'm busy making offline content or I'm busy studying. That's why I totally understand when people say that they don't have the attention span to watch streams. Like they would drop in my stream and then they would leave. Like I totally understand because it's the same for me as well. It's very hard for me to sit there for like hours watching one person stream. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
the next one is, what is the highest bits in Twitch that you receive? Or
Bits, huh?
donation, in fact.
Oh, I once received like $500 like USD because I had a donation goal for my PC, but the donation goal was set up before I bought my PC. So no one actually donated the whole time I had the $500 goal up, but I was working back then. I was working full time. So I saved up enough money. I ended up buying my own PC. And then someone came in one time and then like they chatted with me and they were very nice. And then they saw that I had a donation goal for PC and then they donated and I was like, "Oh, um I actually already bought my PC,
There we go.
but thank you for the
Oh,
donation."
no.
I did tell him like, if you want me to refund it to you, I can. Like, or if you accidentally input like one extra zero, if it's actually just $50, just let me know. I can like send it back to you. And he said like, no, it's fine. Like you just keep it. And I eventually used that money to buy like new and is it new? Or I think I bought an extra SSD because my PC was running out of
Oh,
space. Yeah.
oh.
Upgrade.
Yeah, yeah. Upgrade.
At least the donation is still good use.
Yeah, yeah. At least it still goes back into my content, making like content, stuff like that. Yeah.
Mm, I see, I see. All right, all right. Okay, another question, boy.
It depends though. It's on gaming and streaming stuff. I don't have any type questions, that kind of thing. Cause me, I play privately, or maybe I play with people I knew who's streaming on Facebook on gaming.
That's not
But
bad.
asking questions, I'm not sure.
Right. Okay, okay. I think Norse.
Uh,
Okay, for me, okay, another
or-
question. All right. I think. Okay. Did you cosplay sometimes in stream? Sometimes, like in
Ooh,
a panel.
I've done it before, but nowadays not so much because I'm old and tired.
Phantom got a bit disappointed right there. Like
I
you said,
I I will like cosplay and stream again, but not
yeah.
anytime soon.
Yeah, understandable. Like you're very busy in your schedule, so you want to stream, casually. Understandable
Yeah,
with that.
yeah. It
But
takes yeah.
it takes hours because
Right,
depends on what
right.
you cosplay. You need to make up yourself. Take a bath, take
Yeah.
wash it, right, and make up for how many
Yeah.
hours, and of course to dress up and the angle of your camera like that, and what
Mm.
layout you're gonna put, what musics you're gonna put, and
Mm.
everything to prepare. It takes more than hours to it. That is understandable. Like
Yeah, yeah.
sometimes you need to be add with lazy type. Putting camera and casual
Yeah,
go
yeah.
on and just play for fun. That's it.
Yeah, and also most of the time I don't like streaming with contact lenses because I have astigmatism. So if I stream too long without my glasses, like if I'm just wearing like contact lenses, my eyes get very dry very quickly and I cannot
And
focus. So usually I have to cut my stream short.
okay. I think I was
Yeah.
saying here, like even when I play Apex Legend, I get
Mm,
sometimes even takes me 1 hour, 2 hours playing Apex
mm,
Legend.
mm.
I started to get dizzy, get vomit, and feeling
Yeah.
weak to it. Yeah, that's the experience I had, and I stopped playing computer for more than 6 hours. I sleep directly, like
Mm, mm.
nothing.
Mine is kind of a bit different from you guys. My eyes, like after 5 hours of gaming, it's
Oh God,
starting to
make a
twitch, and suddenly I'm. And the next thing I notice, I'll be crying while playing.
wait, what?
My eyes will get watery.
Yeah.
Really?
I think
Yeah,
your
my
eyes
eyes will get watery like
are dry.
after like
Yeah.
Like,
4 to 5 hours of gaming,
all right,
and
okay,
then like
okay.
I
This is a
have to
question.
go.
Have you experienced this after you're eating, like for example, a fast food or any kind you eat, and you go directly playing again, and you suddenly you feel like something on your chest or your stomach upsets with you a lot during you like while you're playing games, focusing on it like in the screen, and you suddenly you get vomited, you are dizziness after eating, like
Nausea?
after eating, yeah, or like nausea thing, yeah. Have you experienced those? Like nausea, like after eating, you directly
Mm,
go playing again, like that.
mm.
You experiencing that?
Uh, Directly after eating, no. It's more like mostly for me it's just the contact lens issue lah. That's the main
Mm.
problem that I have. Uh and the reason why I don't like wearing cosplays or streaming is because cosplay is actually quite uncomfortable, especially the wigs and the lenses and the false lashes. I actually really don't like wearing false lashes.
Eh,
It
but
makes
Yeah.
your eyes
yeah,
heavy.
yeah, make your
It's
eyes,
like
yeah.
kind of itchy. So I tend to go for more like natural makeup and natural like look for streams nowadays because I rather be comfortable and have a good experience on stream and be able to stream a bit longer and have more energy than to look
Mm.
like cute and like an anime girl but not be able to stream for a long time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just be yourself. That's it. That's the important to
Yeah.
it when you do it. Because
Mm.
of course, it depends on the person if they really want to cosplay while playing Twitch. That depends.
Yeah.
And if they're really comfortable with it, then do it. If you're not, then don't. That's it. Simple as that. When you're doing Twitch and live stream to it. So
Mm.
in most cases, yeah. Even with our friends, also like casual style, like in FB, our friend, during Twitch or
Mm.
during stream, like we play uh, um, Mobile Legends or any other games, like
Mm.
sometimes they do casual, sometimes they cosplay. It depends on them. So yeah, it's really depends on the person to it though.
Mm. Mm.
Like no one forces you. No one forces you. No one. If you have a sponsor, they really want to cosplay you, like something like that. That is like understandable if you don't want to like that. You can explain it to
Mm.
them because if you
Yeah,
have a
yeah.
sponsor, yeah, For
If
example,
it's a job, like it's different story lah. If like I'm getting
yeah,
paid to cosplay on stream, then like it's a job, so
yeah,
like I will do it.
yeah, yeah, you
Yeah.
will do it, but for the job, but not for
Yeah, yeah.
It is understandable though. Like even me, like me, if I'm sometimes really uncomfortable, we get tired of it. So yeah, that sometimes happens. Like but yeah, I think we're done with the questions on the game stream thing. I think Phantom, we're done. I think we're done here. Yeah. By the way, Mori, you can ask us the question. I think we're done. You can ask us questions right
Oh,
now. Yes,
no, it's okay,
because
it's okay.
no. You're our guest. You can ask any questions of us because after this,
Oh.
it will be the hot topic.
Oh no, I don't have any questions. It's okay.
Phantom is
Yeah.
safe. Phantom
But
is safe.
okay. But any question we do like how do we start podcasting? How do we do like the but yeah, but, if you really maybe in the break you can ask questions of us anytime, anything like
No, it's okay,
during
it's
the break.
okay.
Yeah.
Like you guys can feel free to answer any of the questions that you're asking me, but it's okay. I'm not gonna like throw questions at you guys. It's fine.
You can yeah, that's our thing in podcast actually. Any kinds of
Ah,
questions we'll do.
oh, okay.
Like like how do we start cosplaying? Like most of us, how do we start singing? How do we do dancing? How how do we start gaming? Boy, it's just an example. Wako do not get triggered. It's just an example. You can ask any kinds of questions for like how do we how do we start doing podcasts? How do we start cosplaying, going events, so on like that? It's just a simple question. We answer it.
Mm-mm.
As long as it's personal, except him, you can ask it personal after
Oh,
privately.
okay.
As a
Mm,
true fan, right there, you can ask him.
mm.
Yeah.
I actually would prefer if we just like ripped off the band-aid, just get it, like just go right into it. Wait for him to come back. Okay.
On your FB, I know, I found it.
Okay.
Next collaboration. Zaku. Happy round from D4TJ.
後に引けないほど惹かれ合う恋もう始まってたみんなの指回して夢ならたくさん見た冷めたままでもまだ会いたい君がそうさせた恋は欲張りだね飛び跳ねそうなところの行くままに行こうよ理想も妄想も現実も全て君を軸に回る新しい世界へありがとうみんな聞こえた誰かの声がもう一度聞こえた時いつ信じたそんな時言葉に意味はなくて体が動く君を探して痛みで許せるように現実と非でもそこにも君が現れて臆病な私すら抱きしめてくれた虹がかかる朝綺麗な空見上げて君とかける夢見るの明日のそうだよ終わらない同じ星に生まれたのなチャンス他にない運命と運命が巡る魔法に出られるような輝く奇跡へもっともっと理想と妄想と現実は違うようで同じなんだ形にはできないけれどどれも大切と悟るの瞳が夜忘れない夢ならたくさん見た冷めたままでもまだ会いたい君がそうさせた恋は欲張りだね飛び跳ねそうなところの行くままに行こうよ理想も妄想も現実も全て君を軸に回る新しい世界へ
Next collaboration. Heidi. Ito Miku.
プリキュアプリキュアプリキュアプリキュアプリキュアプリキュアプリキュアキュアキュア二人は一段去ってまた一段ぶつありえない制服着てちゃも二人は無邪気だしお互いピンチを乗り越えるたび強く近くなって Your best my best 生きてるだから失敗
Oi, there's a drama here. sorry for my dialect, Corey. I would say this again, that why I'm the first, supposed to be the fans first, so. But yeah, okay, need to hurry this up. So my first question is, have you regret anything in in your life? Maybe not in cosplay or anything, but have you regret anything in your life, like right now, like in decisions or something important to you, or like in maybe in cosplay like that, or in doing something like that? Have you regret anything?
Yes. I wish I think there were a lot of times in my life where I was very like naive. I trusted people too easily. And I think like
Uh,
I wish I was more careful when like interacting with people and listening to them. I think I was a bit too gullible and I trusted people way too easily. Yeah.
like you, actually, I kind of like similar to me and Phantom, and also with
Mm,
Nico here, like similar in that
mm,
situation.
mm.
Like we trusted so easily to that person, suddenly we got like backstab or get fooled by it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
in most cases, yeah, like until now, like it still hurts to us, but
Mm, mm. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Like even like for me back in high school, like something like that, it like I was like a spoiled brat. Like I was like listening to my friends on, but I realized something, like I get backstab like that. I got blamed on everything like that. I got depressed on that,
Mm,
and I realized that, what, I will stay neutral, dude. During my
mm,
senior high school, I stay neutral. Like I
mm,
open, like I just accept it. Okay, like that. I stay neutral, and like I'm a little bit open to my classmates like that. But yeah, that's where I stayed like that. And until college, I was myself. I
mm,
I was a bit neutral. I open with them, talking with them. But in college was different. Like they are more open. They're trusted me, so hopefully, yeah. They're different from high school, but yeah, understandable on that situation. Like it's really hard to have friends like that. Like backstab you so easily. Like they really like they hidden a dagger somewhere and ready to strike you like that. So yeah, understandable on that.
mm.
And my second question is, have you had relationships?
Oh yeah. My last relationship sent me to therapy. So
Oh, but I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I am. uh, but yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I asked that question, but
No, no,
I
no, no. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about
uh,
it.
yeah, it- I don't care because you have
Dude,
more.
it's better to rip the band-aid. That's why.
What a cruel friend! I supported you in every way. You have 10 axes. But yeah, but why? How you
A
did in
lot of
therapy?
access, but
Can
there's no why.
you explain? Can you explain a little bit how it happened on your previous? How like?
Oh my in my previous relationship, it was just like first of all, it was long distance, but my first relationship was also long distance. So I was like, okay lah, I'm sure I can do it. I did it before, like it'll be fine, right? But then it was a bit different that time because in my previous relationship, my partner was studying in US. So the time zone difference itself was already like 12 hours, 13 hours, somewhere around there. So whenever I was going to bed, he was about to wake up, or when he's going to bed, like I'm waking up. So it was very hard to catch that person. And not just that, there were just a lot of issues lah. Like the guy, I felt like he didn't really liked me. I think he just wanted a girlfriend, you know. Yeah, like so a lot of the times I like whenever things got too inconvenient for him, like he would just like
I
he'll be
know
like,
what
I
you
need
mean,
time.
Lori. I know what you mean. Okay.
Yeah.
Even me, I have long distance relationship. Even me, for 5
Mhm.
years. We
Mhm.
broke. I will explain. I will do a short story because I won't take long. I have a
Mhm.
girlfriend. I was like I think 10th grade. I think it was starting 10th grade,
Mhm.
and slow progress. And we had 4 or 5 years of
Mhm.
our relationship of
Mhm.
long distance, and I feel like she doesn't love me anymore. She really wants someone to touch with her.
Mhm.
The like she wants to be satisfied with someone with
Mhm.
to close with, yeah. And
Mhm.
we break up last year.
Mhm.
Last year, and she break up with me. She giving me a 2 paragraph, I'm sorry, I cannot hold this further any longer, and I have another boyfriend with like for a few months. And I did tell her this, like,
Oh.
I already knew because you didn't say I love you during our chats, our videos. You didn't say I love you.
Mhm.
You didn't even doing,
Mhm.
kiss. He was saying honey or sweet
Mhm.
to me like that. I already tell her that, and I told her the reason why she told me, why did you not say anything, because I was waiting. You're the one to break up with me. I'm not the one to break up with you. So you cheated on me in purpose. So you cheated me on purpose. So oh yeah, and yeah, I deleted everything on her from my phone, her videos, our Skype. I blocked her, everything, and of course I got depressed for only 1 week. 1 week, and I move on. And yeah, still like that. It still hurts me though. Like something like that in my relationship. But yeah, that's how we know. But in my experience of it in LDR. So yeah, and in this question, what is your advice in relationships, and in advice on people, like get back, how to avoid this situation to get backstabbed or feel betrayed with. So yeah, what your advice is to it?
If you're talking about friendships in general, I don't think there's any way that you can just avoid getting backstabbed, because you'd never know. You can't just meet someone and be like, "Hey, I know you're gonna break my heart, or I know you're gonna use me." But just be more careful, and I would say like it's okay to help your friends, but don't go out of your way to the point where it's to your detriment. Like don't go so far for someone that you end up getting hurt. Like always put your own safety and your own health first. Don't spend money that you don't have for someone that won't appreciate it. Like always take care of your own interests first. Then if you can take care of yourself, then you only worry about other people.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
But in relationship, what is your advice to it as an
As for
experiencer? As
mm,
an
as
experience.
for as for relationships, I would say that work on yourself first. I think um the best way to find someone who's stable and the best way to be someone who is stable is to work on yourself, figure out your problems and work on fixing them. Because that way, like when you actually end up in a healthy relationship, you both are healthy and you both can like help the relationship grow instead of one of you being toxic and like gaslighting or manipulating and all that. So I think like after a breakup, the first thing you should do is work on yourself, find your own identity, solve your own problems. And yeah, I think that's the most important thing.
And
Phantom,
Mm.
you got
also, don't be afraid on commitment.
yes. Phantom, you got that on that list on your notes? You got that from Maury? You got that notes right there? Hmm? Why are you so silent? Why are you so silent? Take that note. Take that note. Yeah. He was so silent. Like he's supposed to be like, I agree with you, Maury, like in relationship. But yeah. In honesty, like in relationship, like, she was my first. I never had relationship back in elementary, in
Mm,
high school. She was my very, very first girlfriend. LDR,
mm,
but yeah, she was my first. But for Phantom's case, I don't know how many. I'm not gonna tell how many because you're into it, but yeah. But yeah. But in case more like, I think I'm done with my question, but I think it's Nico's turn, I think. Bro, you
mm.
there? Nico. Nico! I think it's asleep, bro.
Sorry.
Mhm.
Wait. What?
I think it's your turn. I think I'm done on my part. I don't want to go deeper on this relationship thing. But
No,
yeah,
actually, I'm just listening to you guys because, like, regarding a relationship, I try to avoid that kind
I
of
know.
line of questions.
Yeah, that's why it's your turn. Besides relationship, like anything.
Right.
Like any kinds of
Are you
questions.
afraid? Are you afraid in commitment of being in a relationship with someone?
Oh,
Oh,
we don't
okay.
Now that's a hot seat.
I
Now that's my hot seat question right there.
I mean, okay, for me it's like I don't think I've been secretive about it, but I am in a relationship. I do have a boyfriend. And I can say out of all the relationships I've been in, this is the one where I feel like it's the healthiest. And I feel like after you go through a breakup, it's inevitable that you are gonna have commitment issues. But when I first got into this relationship, the current relationship, I did tell him like I have a lot of trust issues because of what happened in my previous relationship. I did see a therapist about it, but there's still a lot of like distrust when it comes to like commitment, when it comes to like relationships. And then what he told me is like, yes, you like what he believes is that yes, you can try to help yourself. You can try to help yourself overcome all those problems. You can go to therapy, you can like work on yourself, but like maybe the rest 20-30% of it has to come from your partner. Your partner has to give you reason to trust them. So I think yeah. Yeah, so like I think that having like curing commitment issues is not a one person job. It has to be something that your partner helps you with as well.
very.
Like
You
you can
know.
only do so
That's
much.
that's
Yeah.
that's 100%. I 100% agree with that.
Mhm.
If
Mhm.
you are afraid of a commitment, you'll be losing your relationship with someone that is very close to you. Because
Mhm.
I have a friend from Manila that happens to her a lot. She
Mhm.
got engaged, and then
Mhm.
her partner suddenly ditched her on the
What?
wedding day.
That's so messed up.
That is messed up,
Yeah, it's
right?
100 messed up. Like,
A
he's afraid of
hundred? Oh,
commitment.
Mhm.
that's
And
so
then I supported, like, until now, like, her
Mhm.
life decision is very difficult. Even though
Mhm.
she got married with her
Mhm.
current relationship right now. I still, like, I'm always be here for that friend as a friend though.
Mhm.
Even like, it's in that kind of thing, it's hard to do if you do like this. You support one another, you support the other person, and the other person doesn't support you. That's the hard thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Like it's supposed to be a two-way street, you know? Like
Yeah.
a relationship has to be a two-way street. And if the other person doesn't support you the way you support them, it just makes you paranoid. It makes you like distrust. What's it called? It makes you like not trust them.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're like, why don't you show me the same level of affection? Why don't you show me the same level of attention like that I'm showing you? And it makes you like very paranoid, I think.
yeah. It does. It
Mm.
really. If you had a lot of relationship, that is very. I think it's a normal common thing like to have a trust issues in it because when it comes to relationship, there are two
Mm.
most important: honesty and trust each other. Honesty is
Mm.
like
Mm.
you need to open with your partner with your problems, with your secrets, and so on like that because, like to trust, like so that your partner knows your problems, so that he or she can help you solve it with each other. Like
Mm.
in the times of situation that you had, maybe in work, maybe your
Mm.
mentality, so on like that, and of course in trust like in our from ourselves like it doesn't like I in when it comes to relationship most of it it's kind of fake. It only is from the outside, not from the inside. Like it like the outside is just not the real of you.
Mm.
The like when you have relationship, I have my friends, I will tell you this, I have many friends or classmates that broke up like 2 or 3 days. They get broke up like 1 week, three
Mm.
days 2 days, they started relationship out of nowhere. The reason,
Oh.
yeah, early breakups, that's the
Mm.
generation right now. Like back in high school, like in certain ways like that. But yeah, in most of it in relationship, like there's one of my oldest friend, like yeah, like used to be my classmate. She had a relationship with this different high school girl from other university, and they met like maybe one day, like 2 or 3 days ago. And they broke up of 1 month because she told
Mm.
him like, "You're not good enough. You're kind of bored me." That's what he. That's what he. She say to him. I was so shocked that
Mm.
back like that. So yeah, that's
Mm.
that. No, there's a lot of issues to it. So yeah, in relationship, you really need to have a full commitment. But Maury,
Mm.
I have a question. Is he the one? Ooh, is he the one right
Ooh.
there? That's
Uh, I don't know if I believe in the term like the one, but I do think he is someone that I want to like commit to long term.
mm,
Yeah.
yeah. Even though he's not perfect, but it can be the one though. Even it's a long term commitment, it can be the
Yeah,
one
yeah.
in perspective like that. Like
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't mean the one that really true because there's no perfect people. There's always imperfect people.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's why like in relationship like this. But yeah. But speaking of relationship, do you have like experience like like in advice when it comes to commitment? What is your advice to it? Like when someone
Commitment.
yeah when someone commits in a relationship, friendship, or trusting it with a family or something like that, what is the
Mm-hmm.
advice to it? Like to the viewers out there, so that at least they could know to it.
Mm, I don't know if I can give any advice on how to like stay committed to a person.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
in terms of dating, I would say that first of all, you got to figure out what kind of person you want, what qualities you're looking for, and the only way to do that, I feel like, is to actually have experience in dating, figure out what you like and what you don't like. And if something about a person feels off to you, if that the person makes you feel like very icky or very like you feel like there's something wrong with the person and you guys just don't vibe, just break up. Like don't drag it out for too long. Like my first relationship, like right from the get-go, I felt something was wrong, but we ended up dating for 5 years and it was such a huge waste of time.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
Wasted 5 years and doesn't commit anything. It's gonna like actually yeah, it's sad and hurt. Like no one commits. That's kind of a thing that you just see it on the outside. Like I said, outside. That's from
Mm,
the inside though. Yeah. But there are two more questions on this and we're done on this real
okay.
that the one is do you have a family issues?
Family is
Yeah, but no. I'm not saying like sensitive, like in a most particular way, like not in a particular way say family stuff, like in the past, like it's okay not to tell. We can just skip this if
No,
you
no,
want.
yeah, yeah, I prefer not to talk
think
about this.
All
I
right,
think
okay,
I
we
have
can.
a curveball aside from that one.
All right, we can go. Okay, okay, go.
Why? Why are you crying?
I have a curveball question though.
Okay, go.
Like
Go.
which do you prefer? A dad bod? Which do you prefer to a guy? A dad bod or a six pack guy?
Oh,
Honestly, a dad bod.
Why?
But like, not really just like chubby dad bod, but like like a fit dad bod, you know what I mean?
yes.
Yeah. It's like you do you ever see those people who like chop wood? They
Yes.
don't have a
Ah, the
six pack, but they're like
lumberjacks.
huge.
Oh,
Yeah.
Woodman.
Or
Yeah.
you're speak or maybe like the chubby Thor from Avengers.
Yes, like
That
that.
kind of vibe.
Exactly
That
like
kind of like.
that. Yeah.
Do you want a chubby dad from Thor Ragnarok style ish, like or something like that appearance, or like a Canadian style or northern like that?
Uh, I mean, the race doesn't matter. It's mostly like if we're just talking about the body, I just
Yeah.
prefer like the dad bod because it's nice to cuddle. Like I feel like a six pack is too like hard for me, and I don't know why
Oh,
most guys I've met who had six packs are like assholes. I don't know why. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know.
that's
That's
very
why.
true.
That's why. That's why. That's why I told this. That's why I told this to. I prefer a person who is chubby because they're huggable.
Yes,
Yes, like a
exactly.
teddy bear. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
And
I'm
then I say,
chubby. I'm chubby. Chubby, open, like open to people, listening like that. For me in relationship, I'm always open to hear
Mm.
problems like that, and
because
yeah, that is the most
people
useful.
because there are people are saying me, oh, you have to get a new girlfriend who is sexy or who is hot. I say,
Yeah,
nah, I don't care.
yeah.
Like
Me
I
neither.
Looks
prefer
shouldn't
chubby people.
matter.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
Yeah.
chubby
personality.
people like
Personality.
I prefer the personality if
Yeah,
they
Mm.
me
if they
neither.
accept me or not, and
Yeah,
the heck I care about if they're chubby or not. And they ask, "Well, you want a chubby person?" Because they're huggable. That's why I want to
yeah,
snuggle.
Yeah.
yeah. Me,
That's the number
even
one
my
reason why.
like even me, like in relationship, they even my classmates before relationship, like as friends, they even hug me, like when they're sad, I hug them, they call me the huggable person, like that. They feel
Mm.
comfort, like they come, like, bro, you want to hug, like, okay, bro, thanks, bro. Even my back in my elementary, they call me fat, and the girls like me, and like they hug me like that,
Yeah.
I don't care for it.
Most of
But dude, it's Philippines. But yeah, and of course, speaking of it though, I think, like, but not just guys, but you also prefer girls like us. You also like, uh, you know, girls on situation, like, like chubby or sexy. In girls, do you prefer?
it doesn't really
Uh,
matter, I feel.
okay, the same thing as the question in Nico then.
Mm.
That's
As long
that,
as they're not like scrawny, I'm fine.
Yeah,
mhm.
that's true. That's true.
Because
That's
you're
true. Because
hey,
in
you're currently in a relationship, right? So how can you rate your boyfriend? Is he a hot bod or a dad bod?
Oh,
hot.
he's a I would say he's kind of a dad bod now because when I first met him he was more fit because he did a lot of like rock climbing. But then after we started
Ooh.
dating, because like like when guys get into relationships, they start being their girlfriend's trash can. So he's got a bit of like a belly now.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn! Hey, lucky.
yeah.
You're lucky.
Gaining those love handles on the belly. Yes,
Oh
yes.
yeah.
Like, imagine, like, when you stress so much during an event or something like that, and he appear and you hug him, like, whoo, I'm out with you
Does
feel relief to it.
does
That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
does
Yeah.
he support you on your cosplay?
Yeah, yeah. He goes with me to events sometimes, like because I'm very scared. Here's the thing, I'm very scared about asking people to help me look after my booths. I'm very like I'm
Mm.
too embarrassed to ask to like trouble other people for it. So I'll like go to my
If
boyfriend, I'll be
if you
like,
ask
hey.
Phantom to carry your stuff, he never thinks twice.
Yeah,
No.
Phantom. Yeah. Like, when it comes to Phantom in this, he will do anything for you because he always
Phantom
supports you
carry
as a fan.
Phantom carry
Especially
my
if I'm in
backpack.
a
Yes,
Makima
sir.
cosplay,
No,
right?
we can
No,
care if you're angry or
I I care about your VTuber man.
Yeah. We don't care because important is, even me, like, we know you more now. Like, you can ask us, if you're here in Cebu, you can ask us if you need support or anything. Don't, yeah, no problems on that. Yeah. Go, go, go. Crying the river,
Why are you
crying the
crying?
river. Okay, the reason why he's
Uh,
crying.
because of your last relationship, man. Seriously.
Nico, I'll explain to you later.
Um
Oh,
Wow.
wait, that was last year, right? Or oh yeah, I was there. I was there.
Before pandemic.
But I, I actually, when I asked that relationship question, he got triggered. That's why, because of course he experienced it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why.
he got triggered, but me, nah, I'm immune.
Me
My
not me
scars
either.
and wounds are already been stitches for like a long time.
Yeah, well, me get my first girlfriend, so yeah. But experience with my friends, a lot of girlfriends, exes, yeah, the pain I felt it. Yeah, I experienced
Mm.
with it. But yeah, but for him, I'm with him a lot, forever with him in relationships. But yeah, I that's sometimes I comfort with him, like do you need anything? But yeah, sometimes I see him crying like that, alone. Sometimes that I think I'm the only person or with someone with to talk with, not just me or the only few people he trusts with in this kind of situation, when he has to deal with problems, in this one, you see like that. But yeah. So my friend Phantom, go for the last question.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
Wait, you mean
Oh,
how she move on?
Yeah. More like so how she how she
I
feels how she feels her pain from those yeah.
uh first of
Maybe
all, I had very supportive friends when I was going through my breakup. So hold on, I need to sneeze. Never mind. It went away. The moment I said it, I was gonna sneeze, it went away. But uh I think because I suffered with a huge issue regarding gaslighting. So a lot of the things that plagued me after the breakup was like I don't know if I did something wrong or anything like that, even though like my ex was in the wrong. So my friends were there a lot of times when me and my ex had arguments. So they were there to like mediate. So they knew what was happening and they told me like no, like it's obvious like he was gaslighting you. Don't question yourself. So after that relationship, not only did I have only was I heartbroken, not only did I have trust issues, I also developed like self-esteem issues and I didn't really trust the things that I was thinking. So a friend of me like asked me to go to therapy and I did. So first of all, I went to therapy. I know that some people kind of like most people can't afford it or it's not accessible to most people, but therapy did help a lot. And other than that, I started to find myself again. I went to try new things. I went to try bouldering. I went to try different things. I tried to visit cafes on my own, just like experience things by myself, and be comfortable with my own presence, be comfortable being alone. And also like by trying out new things, that's how I met my current boyfriend as well. Yeah,
oh
he was actually a high school friend of mine, but we stopped talking for like 7, 8 years, and we kind of just met again by chance.
that's
Yeah,
interesting. Like like you met
This
each
is
other.
your destiny. I forgot the song. Sorry, it's a
yeah,
K drama thing.
yeah, K drama thing.
Maybe it's like
It
maybe
it it it
you're
it
my
it, it
destiny.
reminds me of
That
a
song, right?
friend of mine when I was still in college. Like I met her when it was an enrollment day before I came to college for as a freshman. I met
Mm,
her during the enrollment, and then during
mm,
the first day of class, like I saw her again. The funny
mm,
thing is, we talk a lot during the enrollment sessions, but
mm,
I tend to forget to ask her phone number and name.
mm,
But luckily, like during the first day of school, first day in college, like we accidentally saw each other again,
Mm.
No.
and then like couple years, I think Stein know who she is.
Mm.
Oh yes, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
right.
No,
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 no, no,
no,
no, no, no.
no. I think I know the
Only,
face.
only,
Only me.
no, 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 no,
I
no,
didn't
no, no.
know.
She's
Besides
not a
me.
cosplayer, or she's not.
No,
If
no,
she's not a cosplayer, man.
no.
No,
I know what
she's
you mean,
just
bro.
like
I know. No, she did visit. Boy, I know who.
the like she saw me like with my other classmates, like technically like girls and stuff. Like keep like we're in the study area, and then she suddenly like I don't know, like stop seeing her. And then the next thing I noticed, like after I graduated college, I saw her again during a cosplay meetup, and she told me like she transferred to a different campus, but in the same school for like four
Ah,
years until now. Like I keep, we tend to talk a lot until now. Like I don't know if there will be a spark between me and her ever
Mm.
again. Like she just got the
ah,
broke. Like, she had a trauma on her broke up just like yours before.
Hey, boy, is it? I think you mentioned that one time during the Kai Cafe, boy. I think she visited one, right? Or during the event because
Mm,
I think she visited the Kai Cafe once, just once.
nah,
No,
sige.
no. Or during the event.
She were ano, I think one of the events like it was like a Japanese event, diba? Like
Oh,
Borodori.
oh, Monodori, yeah. Ay, oh, siya dito, boy.
No, yeah, you know who she is.
Yeah. Yeah, I know who she is. I know who she is. Katong shorts, yeah, but yeah. I know the face, but I forgot
No,
the name.
no, like the person that I always talk to, ba?
Siya dito? I
Uh,
think you know
Jam.
this one. I I know the face. I think I know the face that you talked with during Bonodori. It was years ago. I forget the
Mm,
name though. You're gonna tell me after this. PM ako. I forgot.
mm.
Yeah. Yeah, later. But anyway. Yeah, I know. No, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Like, you know, in situation like this.
Mm.
Yeah, continue.
Where was I? I don't remember. But
About your
yeah,
boyfriend?
like TL. I think TLDR is just like how to move on from your exes is just to focus on yourself. Find activities to do that fulfill you, and spend time with your friends. That's about it. Like it's gonna take time to move on from your exes and what they did to you, but um,
True.
you'll be able to move on eventually. Just remember that. Like one day, like you won't feel as hurt as you do now. Yeah.
That's true. Even for me, like I move on with my ex for only 1 week. Like I know in most cases in my situation for 5 years, it should have been like 6 or 4 months or a year at least like that. But no, I don't want this pain. I don't want to affect this during my college life or during my with my family with it. So I stick with 1 week. 1 week, I cry in my room so hard. Even my mom was so happy that I broke up with her. And I was surprised. So I put in my headphone, listening to sad music for all day long. I did not eat. I didn't eat like 2 or 3 days. I
Mm.
stay in that room. I stay in that room. I did not eat. I always sleep. I wait, looking at the wall, asking myself, I am not good enough or something like that. I was so depressed, like deep depressed. Imagine like 6 feet under like that or bottomless abyss. That's me in a 1 week. And after that, I recovered myself, like watching anime, playing games like that, and so on. And of course, making my mom give me a good food, my comfort food, like lasagna, uh, you know, yeah, lasagna or our Philippine or Cebuano or Philippine main dish, crispy pata. Beans type. Yeah, but yeah,
Actually,
it took
kasi
me
pata
one
is
week.
in Manila, my friend.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
It's
everywhere. Yeah,
compact.
yeah, Manila. Yeah, of course. Too. But yeah, it took me 1 week, and I move on. That's it. I don't want to, I want to heal my card quickly, then move on. I don't want to pay. So yeah, that's definitely.
Mm. I think like it wasn't that long. I think maybe like between 1 to 3 months.
Oh,
Because for my first relationship, I moved on a lot faster because I was the one who initiated the breakup, so obviously I moved on faster. Yeah.
yeah.
The
That's.
second one took me longer. Mm.
Mm,
But okay, sorry, but do you guys mind if we just end it here? Because I'm starting to feel a bit like
oh,
dizzy.
sure, sure.
I think it's the
Okay.
medication.
No
Yeah.
problem. No problem. No problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, like so if you guys enjoy watching variety streamers who are kind of a crackhead, do drop by my stream. My stream is Morimon Chichie. Yes. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. Thank you guys for having me, by the way.
No problem.
Mm.
Current health condition as well.
Mm, mm.
Yeah. Mm, yeah. Thank you so much.
No, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Hey, by the way, Maury, if there's possible, if you're on Twitch, can we join you playing like Overwatch? If you have, if you're Twitch, if we want to, join play game Overwatch stuff like that.
If there's slots, sure, because usually I play with some of my friends and usually they ask their friends first before they ask me. So usually it's full, but if it's not, like you guys can always join.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yay. Okay, I was just saying don't
Phantom
wait.
carry team.
Mhm.
Phantom carry team. You
That
carry the
that is.
team.
But
You best Valorant. You best in Apex.
I quit
Oh,
Valorant.
you carry Mori on Valorant.
No, I
Oh,
am very new to Overwatch. Oh, I don't know if I I don't know about that.
well, anyhow. Once again, guys at the stream, thank you for staying here on the podcast right now,
Yeah, thank
Alright.
you
and
so
we're
much. Yeah.
Alright.
signing
Bye-bye.
off.
Hey,
Thoughts regarding our podcast today, especially it's my first time. It has a lots of emotional ups and downs regarding
yeah.
with Miss Mori, but it was very enjoyable most of the
Again, the
time.
AI now.
Mm. Oh, that's all I can say, I guess. Day one.
2020, 2020 boy. It was fun actually. No remorse, but even though with Michio is more fun actually. No, she knew like what we're doing comedy and stuff like that. But yeah, she's more fun to chill with. Also, she's like a rapper when she talks in English. But yeah, to explain for Mori, okay, in Mori's case, like I know she's not feeling well, like in this situation, like like we're in a bad timing though. We did not know that she was sick. So apparently like that. So understandable like in her situation, like we did not go deep more. Luckily you stopped me there right there, bro, on family stuff. Luckily, thank you very much. And also like on Maury, like she's kind of a good in interview and so like that. I hope we can interview her again. We with the three, if you know what I mean. The three. Yeah, but who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe in the future, like at in the future. But yeah, for me, for Miss Micho is for me was not the hardest. It's more like more fun, funniest, and more fun way. Yeah. I Sorry, ako always ako. Wait, but until New Year's, until New Year's. So yeah.
Hopefully it's a green light. Maybe yeah. He's also one of our dearest friends here who is already been in the community of cosplay, and he also videos during the convention itself, like giving interviews to the congoers and fellow cosplayers alike.
Is it from Tibo X Geeks?
Yes, sir.
I know who it is. But excited. Not sure, but like I think next year, we might invite in one of the maybe from Singapore cosplayers or streamers, but who knows? We will try to talk with them much if if we had those for podcasting, if not for gaming for fun. But yeah, we will see on those. Besides podcast, we also do gaming. If you guys want to join with us during a live stream, we this beautiful, handsome phantom boy here, to play with in Overwatch, Valorant, Dota, League of Legends, or other games and so on. You can join us. There's a Discord in on his Twitch. Join with us, talk with us in situation, while we're playing, for for fun like this, for fun like that. Of course, it's more like an interview that's playing games. So yeah. So join with us in our interview in situation like this. Don't worry about it. We are open arms. No, but except personal issues. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we will try. We will try. Yeah. That's possible. None. None. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, for free. For free. But 3 days. 3 days to go now.
Atomy.